Hey everyone, welcome back into Mountain Dog Companion. Thanks for tuning in again. Hanging out with Grace and Icon's litter born on December 2nd. They'll be ready to go home towards the end of this month here in January. I believe it's the 27th, if I'm not mistaken. So these guys are doing very well. Here's 5 of the girls. There's 6 girls actually in this litter, along with 4 boys. I'm gonna split them up in groups of 5. Just to make it a little bit more manageable. We're just hanging out, taking it easy, having a good time. They think my fingers are as juicy as ever and think it's a great idea to start chewing on fingers and toes. Always a good time at this age. They're just starting to come out, just starting to have a good time, really getting to interact and learn more about their personalities, and they're just a little bit more mobile and a little bit more active, not quite as much sleeping all day, and a little bit more hanging out and being fun and interactive. So super excited for this litter. I know we have one selection at the time on this litter, so I'm hoping this helps you out and helps you figure out which puppy will make most sense for you. I'll be going through talking about each one, talking about their size in comparison to each other, and just giving you a good idea of each one. So starting things off here, we got Hope. Hope is obviously one of the girls. She's absolutely beautifully marked. You got nice white socks front and back, and a nice white tip tail down here at the bottom, and a little bit of a Swiss kiss up top, just barely noticeable up top. She's the biggest girl in the litter, and also the most laid back, the most cuddly, and the most just people, as far as like wanting to just sit and hang out with her person, she's definitely more leaning that way. She'll absolutely snuggle up close and just want to hang out just like she's doing now. She just wants to curl up and be comfortable and with her person. So super sweet girl here to start things off. Again, it's Hope. I'll set her down. She'll probably just hang out. I got one taking a nap right here in between my feet, perched up. So I'll skip her until the last one. And then we'll keep moving here. Next up here, I got my chip reader here just to help me out a little bit, just to make sure I don't get any mix-ups. Next up is Honey. Honey is, I would say, the second biggest. You got nice white socks front and back again, beautiful white markings in between it, like that white blaze, tan coming through. No Swiss kiss for her. Got a nice little white tip tail here, nice tuxedo up front, as you can see. Very sweet girl. Everyone wants to pile up in between my feet here. But what are you trying to do? You trying to get comfortable? Huh? You trying to get comfortable? What's up? You're funny. But she's a little bit more on the outgoing, interactive. I wouldn't say she's high energy, but I would say she's more interactive. Like, she's still pretty laid back, but she's more interactive, more inquisitive. Like right now, she's just wanting to come over to Krista and check her out. So super sweet girl there, Honey. And then we'll keep on going here, moving down. We got Ivy up front here, and her and Honey are very similar as far as size. They compare very well. Nice white socks front and back, beautiful white blaze for her, no Swiss kiss. So nice beautiful markings for her. Now she is a little bit more outgoing, a little bit more active, a little bit more playful in general. So she'll wander around, check things out, and have a good time with it. Okay guys, so next up is Dasha. Dasha here, she is the smallest girl, but very sweet, more on the laid back side, more chilled out. She'll snuggle up, she'll curl up, she'll have a good time. She's very sweet with people, very interactive, and kind of course, seems to kind of take everything in, just wants to figure things out. She's very interactive in that manner. Beautiful white socks front and back. It's got a nice white blaze and beautiful tan coming through. So super nice girl here. Again, it's the smaller one, but there's not really a crazy amount of a difference as far as size. it's not like she's undersized or anything. We didn't really have a runt in the litter. In this litter, she's just a little bit smaller, I would say, comparing to litter mates. All right, guys, so the Sleeping Beauty's Dolly. Beautiful coloration, a little bit less white. So if that's something you're looking for, you'll definitely want to check her out. In general, a little bit more active. I'd say she's probably the more active one in the litter, even though she was taking a nap here. They all take their naps, of course, but she's very much of a homebody. Very similar personality to Hope, and just in general, more laid back. She'll probably fall right back to asleep here without moving. So super sweet girl. Again, just a little bit more laid back and chilled out, so very sweet. We'll move on to the next 5. Okay guys, moving on. We got the boys and we got Ginger in here hanging out, and everyone's waking up from their naps. They were just taking a nap while we were doing the other portion of the video. So you might see some calm down, and you might see some be a little bit more active and outgoing, and getting a little bit cranky from us waking them up. So beautiful guys and girls in this video. I actually got Ginger here hanging out, so I'll just start with her and then we'll move on to the boys. So she's a relatively active. She's right in the middle of the group, I would say, comparing like to litter mates. Buddy, what do you want? What do you want? Huh? He just wants attention. So she's right in the middle of the group, not the most active, not the most laid back, just very medium, very people oriented, loves her people, loves snuggling up, but isn't necessarily a couch potato, or isn't completely set on not doing anything like some are. So, but you'll see her able to hang out. She's just sitting like an old lady here in my lap. Buddy, I'll get to you next. But beautiful girl here. Again, it's Ginger. I'll let her wind down. She'll probably go take a nap here. Buddy, what's up? What's up? Are you happy now? Are we happy? Yeah, we're gonna be happy now. Okay. See who we have here. It's looking like Gizmo. So Gizmo, as you heard, loves people. He wants to be the center of attention. He's got beautiful white socks front and back. He's got that white blaze, nice tan on his face, a little bit darker tan, like he got a little bit more black coming through. His tan, along with like on the feet, you'll see a little bit of black coming through. But beautiful guy. He's right in the middle of the pack as far as size goes. I feel like he stands a little bit smaller, like not as tall, but very blocky, like he's a very chunky guy. So again, Gizmo loves his people, loves interacting. He's very sweet. He's just a very nice, well-rounded personality, and loves his attention, of course. These guys want to get as close to people as possible. They're like all on a pile here. I got 2 taking a nap, literally, and he's trying to be the 3rd, like all in one spot. So, but they're all absolutely great, doing very well, and coming along, growing like weeds. And it's just been absolutely phenomenal to be able to see it and experience it again. What's up, buddy? Yeah, you're a whiny little fella. Yeah. So next up we got Hunter. Hunter here. He's got a very similar stance comparing to Gizmo. A little bit shorter, but very stocky. Got the white socks front and back, a white tip tail. Hey, don't be chewing on his feet. You can't have his feet. So like a little bit shorter, a little bit stockier, which is something I do like seeing. He's a little bit more laid back, a little bit more chilled out, just a little bit more of a homebody. Loves his people. Sometimes a little bit, like it'll take him a little bit to warm up to some things. Like he'll just want to check everything out, make sure everything is something, what he likes, and he's cool with it. And then he'll warm up and he'll be great. Right now he's trying to get snuggled up here. See if I can help him out. They're all like piled up, like right in between my feet. And you're just out there having a good time. Looks like you didn't get enough sleep, buddy. Yeah. He's all fired up. Next up, I'll go with the big guy in the litter. This is the biggest boy. By a decent margin. He's always been the biggest. His name's Dexter. He's got a huge head, nice white socks again, kind of got those tippy toes covered in the front. Nice white blaze. He looks a lot like Icon did as a puppy, but you can see he's just a little bit bigger overall stance-wise, and he's a couch potato. He's super laid back, very chilled out. He wants to snuggle up. He's extremely people-oriented. See if he can show himself up here. Buddy, you're good. You're all sorts of good. He'll probably try and find a spot again. You can see everyone's trying to find a nice warm spot to hang out, so he'll poke his head right here. So Diesel right here. Come here, buddy. Oh, he's, I would say, the smallest out of the boys as far as frame goes. He's got a little bit less weight as well. So you still got those white socks on the front and the back, kind of got those tippy toes, but overall a little bit of a thinner blaze for him. And I would say he's just overall the smallest guy in the litter, but it's still like, you can see he's still got that nice blocky, boxy conformation. It's not like he's lacking in size, it's just he's a little bit smaller than some of his litter mates, but I really like his face and his structure overall. And you'll see him come around. He's not quite as driven as Mr. Gizmo back here having a good time, but he's still, right now, he's probably trying to not fall asleep, but he is a little bit more active and a little bit more energetic, loves his people. He's probably asking why someone's tugging on his ears and trying to be annoying to get him awake, but very sweet guy when he's up and about. So a little bit more of that activity, but not on the level of Mr. Gizmo up here who needs all the attention. So, but super sweet litter. I mean, these guys are doing so well. Everyone seems to be coming along great, super healthy. We did have one puppy with a hernia. Dexter, the big guy, got like a small umbilical hernia, but it doesn't seem to be anything really to worry about as far as health. As always, we recommend getting that fixed when you're spaying or neutering if it needs fixed. Now sometimes, I would say most of the time, they tend to grow out of it, but it's always something to keep an eye on, but most times it's not a health concern or not anything that should have a threat on general health. So it's basically the belly button not closing up completely, but it's still, most times it's pretty much it closes on its own. But anyway, these guys, Grace and Icon's litter, they're about 5.5 weeks old, born on December 2nd. And I'm super excited for you guys to finally meet these puppies and get to know their personalities. If you have any questions for me about these puppies or anything you'd like to know, feel free to reach out to me. My name is Jay Miller here at Mountain Dog Companion. My number is 330-234-0102. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. We'll see you next time, and have a great rest of your day.